Okay, everyone, it is time for our latest national poll. Get excited. Despite a loss in West Virginia, Hillary Clinton is still the likely Democratic nominee, setting up a potential general election against Donald Trump. And so ahead of that November showdown, OAN conducted our first general election national poll. Are you ready? Our very own Cameron Kramer breaks down the results tonight and explains which demographics are key for each candidate.
With less than a month until primary season wraps up, the frontrunners of both parties are trending in opposite directions. Donald Trump captured nearly 80% of West Virginia's Republican vote, while Hillary Clinton is nursing her wounds after a 20-point loss in the Mountain State. But overall, what's the mood nationally? One America News commissioned nonpartisan research firm Gravis Marketing to survey over 1,500 registered voters across the country, with 40% being Democrat, 33% Republican, and 27% Independent. Despite a slightly higher number of Democratic respondents, this race couldn't be closer. Clinton leads Trump by just 2 percentage points, 51 to 49%, well within the poll's 2.5% margin of error. Ultimately, this likely general election race will come down to certain states, and more specifically, certain demographics. With that in mind, let's take a hard look at the data. Both Clinton and Trump capture at least 85% support from members of their own party. It's a blow to the notion that Trump can't consolidate Republican support following so-called never-Trump efforts. But beyond this, the real story is independent voters. 58% side with Trump, a number that could prove monumental on Election Day in some swing states. Breaking the poll down by political ideology, again the trend you would expect emerges. Conservative voters side with Trump, liberal voters with Clinton. The more left or right-leaning voters are, the more support they give a particular candidate. The dividing point is moderates. This time, Clinton gets the advantage, 54% to 46%. Ethnic background is a major dividing point as well. Asian voters side with Clinton, while the majority of Caucasian voters back Trump. But there are two other key groups, African American and Hispanic voters. Clinton runs away with the African American vote with nearly 87% support. It's not a surprise after Clinton was backed by the Congressional Black Caucus and other groups. Then there's the Hispanic vote. With immigration as a major 2016 talking point, both candidates have courted the Latino population.
I'm Hispanic and I vote for Mr. Trump. We vote for Mr. Trump!
Latinos make America stronger. You make America smarter.
But recently, Clinton saw some backlash among Hispanic voters.
She's not with us! She's not with us!
As a result, our poll shows Trump as the favorite with Latino voters, 55 to 45%. The businessman gets another boost when the poll is broken down by religion. It's a near neck-and-neck race for Catholic, Protestant, and Jewish voters, but Trump dominates the evangelical voter demographic, 81% to 19%. That support could be key in some Midwestern states and beyond, as Trump tries to capture the support of America's heartland on Election Day. The final dividing ground is age. Clinton holds a slight 4-point lead among voters 50 and older, while Trump wins handedly with voters 30 to 49. But Clinton rebounds with young voters under 30, capturing over 60% support. Clinton, of course, has touted numerous programs involving college tuition.
No student should have to borrow to pay tuition at a public college.
And reduce costs for child care.
While at the same time making child care more affordable for families by having a bigger government backstop.
In an effort to woo young voters. The plan appears to be working. Now Clinton's challenge will be getting those young voters to actually turn out in November, something that's been a long-time challenge in past elections. But as our poll shows, with a nearly neck-and-neck race brewing, the 2016 general election may feature even more fireworks and impressions than we've seen so far.
You know, this is a huge election. You never know what might happen.
Good afternoon, Bridgeport. How are you? This is Crooked Hillary Clinton.
Cameron Kramer, One America News.